All right, let's talk about it. Well, if you watch my content, then you should know this was coming. So don't even act like you didn't think I was going to make this video right after we had that conversation. All right, shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. Appreciate you guys. Wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. I got a story for you guys, gang. Let me tell you. Shout out to my, what should I say, new subscribers? Oh, it's all kind of discombobulated. We'll just start talking about it. You know what I mean? Let's get into it. Love you guys. I appreciate all the likes and the shares and the comments. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on? Beautiful. Assuming. I'm going to chop it up with you. You don't want to hear right now. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So, as I have this content creator that I find very attractive on TikTok. And, you know what I'm saying? We've kind of messaged, on each other's videos a couple times. So I just kind of shot my shot. Anyway, we start chatting it up. Okay. Things was kind of decent through message. But then again, when you're texting somebody, you don't know, right? You just don't know, So when, thank God she did, ask me to have a phone conversation with her, the shit hit the fan. It was a total shit show. I mean, it was just like okay, here's the thing. This is a very beautiful woman. She makes really great content. Very smart, all these different things, right? I don't know, man. I think she has a type. And the type that is the type that they like are these bad boy types, right? And I'm not that. So I never really get along with these type of women. But this is my assumption, but it seemed like he was right because we didn't get along at all whatsoever. So, I don't know, man. Like, I could tell, I'm just a certain kind of way. Anyway, I don't no longer force anything. If the energy's off, it's off, man. It is what it is. We just go our separate ways. I'm celibate. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even be trying to get draws. So it's like, it don't even make no difference to me. Makes me no, never mind. But, she was like, she's really fine, man. And, she's a Southern woman. And I was just like, you know what? So we start talking. And I could tell throughout the conversations we're talking, she's used to dominating conversations. And I just don't have time for people like this, man. I'm gonna be real. I don't like dominating people. I don't like people that try to dominate shit. I don't even know you. How are you gonna try to dominate me and I'm a whole man? It's just weird to me. But see, what happens is, again, they'll like a certain type of guy, a kind of rough guy, and they'll think that I'm soft. They'll think I'm soft, and by them thinking that I'm soft, I'm soft. I'm soft. This way my tone changed when I drank that water. I'm pillowy soft. They can just talk to me any kind of way and all this weirdo shit. I'm not gonna talk to you any kind of way. I'm not gonna do that. That's not my job. She was showing signs of ill intent from the beginning. As I'm talking, right? I put out my spill, and then she'd say something shady like, yeah, while you were saying that long spill, hey, you don't have to change or try to, accommodate, the way that I am. Just be who you are. And what the fuck I'm being who I am now. I'm the kind of person that accommodates people's feelings when I'm speaking to them. Anybody that's polite does that. I've worked at the White House, anyway, so I'm just like, she's showing bad intentions, and I'm telling you she's showing the bad intentions. Why do you care about that? Why are you telling me how I'm supposed to engage somebody in conversation? See, that's number one, right? She's telling me, it doesn't matter. That's your perspective. And why does it matter that you tell me your perspective? That it shouldn't matter how I, what I'm saying? Y'all shouldn't be trying to accommodate people's feelings. Why are you doing that? You're already showing ill intent, man. You're already showing me. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, why would you? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let that one go. You know what I'm saying? So she's a talker. So we kept interrupting each other. You know what I'm saying? I'll give her that. We both interrupted each other, both talkers. and she interrupted me. I let it go a couple times, and we were pretty cordial about it. But the moment I interrupted her one time and I said, because this is what she did. She was going on, and I forgot what I said. I interrupted her, I said something. And she said, hang on. Now, I didn't interrupt you, even though she did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to let you interrupt me like that. And I'm like, not going to let me? This is what I'm thinking in my head, and I'm just like, but I don't have an ego like that. So I'm just like, as she's going on through her ego, I'm just like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She's going on like, you're not going to interrupt me like that. And she's starting to do too much over something that's not even that serious, which letting me know she's got ill intent. This woman has got something on her chest she wants to get off. And I'm telling y'all right now, this is why I don't date. I have a huge problem with people wanting to tell me how they feel about me. I have a huge problem. That's why I want to get my number out. This woman, she's been wanting, I don't know how long she's been wanting to tell me about how she feels about me, but she's been wanting to tell me how. I'm telling you, she was building up to it. But see, I don't argue with nobody. She couldn't get the gaslighting she wanted in that moment, but she said too much. And I let it go, and I was like, all right, and she starts going on and on, and she's one of these people who, she's a narc, and she just, when she gets started, saying what she wants to say, what she's been wanting to do the entire time, which she was going to do this at some point in time, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It just got triggered the first conversation because I do that with narcs. I trigger their demons, right? So the whole time she's doing these catch-up moments. Pay attention when people are you're trying to have a conversation with someone, they're constantly trying to have these catch-up moments, these gotcha moments, right? They're hanging on every word you say. Every time you're done speaking to them, they're like, yeah, well, I don't know. I wouldn't say it like you said this word exactly. I would say it more like, what? Like, you know what I meant. Like, you ain't got to do that. When people are just doing weird stuff, like taking apart everything you're saying to try to be able to correct what you're saying for no good reason. This is a conversation that's supposed to be leading to something that's going to be more than a friendship. Why are you trying to critique every little thing? This is ill intentions being shown to me right in my face, but I seen it. So she could tell the conversation. She's got intuition also. So she could tell that I'm kind of like fading in the conversation. And, like I said, I talked over this one last time and she just went off. And then, she said, I said something else to her, and she just goes on about, see, here's the thing. I don't, you brought up your ex a couple times in the conversation. I'm like, here we go. And at this point, I took the headphones off, right? I'm like, here we go. Like, I ain't listening to this shit. I know where it's headed. So I took the headphones off, and I took a couple, breaths to myself. I put it back on, and she's in mid-sentence, I feel like you're not healed, and I feel like, and I feel like, and I feel like, and I feel like, and I'm just like, I got this talent now since my ex. I'll bring up as much as I motherfucking want to. Again, I'll keep saying this on my channel. How you feel about me has nothing to do with me. I'm going to say it again. How you feel about me has nothing to do with me. I don't care. You can think I'm a narc. This is what she did, a whole lot of stuff. You can think I'm a narc. You can still think I'm stuck on my ex. You can still think that I think I'm still in the military. You can think that I feel like I'm still stuck in war and I'm low crawling everywhere. You can think that I feel like I'm working, as a hidden agent, as a Mr. Smith or something. I don't care what you think. It makes me no, never mind. I don't care what you think. That has nothing to do with me. But I didn't say nothing to her, right? So she's going on, yeah, I don't think you're healed. And I watched your videos. And she said a whole lot, right? So when she got done, she was like, she wanted me to argue with her. And I was like, nah, you said everything that needed to be said. And that was it. I didn't say nothing. She was like, she starts going off on that. Whoa, hey, wait, whoa, what do you mean? How? I said too, what? Now see, what I said to you did not deserve that kind of response. Now, you need to respond like that. And now she done told me I'm a narc. She done told me I'm still stuck on my ex. I got healing I still need to do. Let's get one thing clear. Your life is a lifelong lesson of healing. You never stop healing. Don't gaslight me on that, right? Secondly, this is what I talk to y'all about people that study you. She's messed up and said from your videos. She's been watching my videos, y'all. Remember I told y'all? She's been watching my videos. She's watching my videos, and she's undecided in her head that she has this ammunition against me. And she knows I'm a talker. And she knows that if she gets into me, that it's not going to end well. So she's over here studying my stuff to have ammunition to use. Now, mind you, I haven't studied any of her videos. She has plenty of content up. I haven't studied any of her videos. The few I've seen, the generalized information she puts out, she don't mention nothing about her past, really. She's one of those hiding people. Now, she'll call it, I just don't get on here and put up my business like that. Then why in the hell are you posting up anything at all? If you're not going to put any kind of personal you into it, then why post at all? But that's just my perspective. That ain't got shit to do with her. She can do whatever she wants to do. But I don't put stuff up about my ex for some new goofball to use it against me in a conversation. And then to use it against me, all this brought up on my channels are things that I don't care that people know. So she thinks that she's built up ammunition. She's saying all this gaslighting stuff. I don't think you're healed over your ex. You're just going on and on. She said other things in the conversation that triggered to get to this point anyway. She said something like, this is what triggered it. She kept telling me how she feels about my content without saying it. As if I can't pick up on it. Like she said, I just make content. I just make content. I don't care about the followers I get or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And she brought that up out of nowhere. I didn't ask for it. So I brought up out of nowhere how I feel. Well, I am trying to get followers and I am making this into a business, and I don't do anything without having a purpose in doing it. Right? I'm here to help, and I'm also here to make money. I don't do anything in my life that doesn't have a purpose. Right? So from me saying that, she gassed at me and said, well, I wasn't saying, because a narc can't be wrong, right? I wasn't saying that, you're doing it for that. I didn't say that you did. You just came out of nowhere and said that you do this, for no reason. You just do it to put out information. And so for no reason, I also put out what I put out, what's the problem with that? The problem is you want me to sit there and listen to your innuendo bullshit where you're telling me about how you feel about my life. And I'm not supposed to say nothing back to you. Apparently that's the kind of guys you're used to. Well, apparently you're not used to dealing with guys at all because you're single. So stuff's starting to make sense. Got a really beautiful woman and she's single like that. Guys are hitting the heels whenever they start getting all this attitude for no reason. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. It's the first conversation. And this woman's done told me, oh, you ain't gonna. And again, it's not my place to be making assumptions about why she feels like she needs to make sure I don't talk over her. If I do, she needs to chastise me as if she's somebody's mother. That don't make any sense. If you're really trying to get to know someone and you want to give them a good impression of you, you don't need to be a certain authority on masculinity like that. That's not what you do when you like somebody. When you don't like someone and you want to make them feel like you're not going to walk all over me, you start asserting a lot of masculinity. When I start feeling, and I told you about this before, when I feel masculine energy coming off a woman, I disengage. I'm not going to argue with a woman. I'm not going to let some woman feel like whatever she believed to be masculine energy to go up against an actual masculine frame, right? I'm not doing that. I don't argue with women. I fight dudes. I don't argue with women, okay? So when she wants to argue and all this, I'm not doing it. So she was arguing with herself, y'all. She literally started going off on me. Oh, yeah, and you're just ignorant. And, I thought that you wasn't healed from watching your videos. And she gave us some more information. So you was watching my videos, but you're telling me you feel like I wasn't healed. And yet you still gave me your number. Which one is it? Are you someone that just gives your number out to people that you really don't feel like are on your level? Or maybe I am on your level and I'm right, whatever, but you don't want to lose this argument. You can't have them both. You cannot have them both. And when I let her get all this stuff, she was gaslighting the hell out of me, y'all. I don't think you're healed and you're stuck on your ex and whoop, throwing all this stuff at me. And I just, and she was like, you don't say nothing to nothing. I was like, well, I mean, if you're done gaslighting me, gaslighting? What do you mean? Man, you're doing it right now. If you're trying to make me question my reality through yelling and talking over me, you're gaslighting me. So you're gaslighting me while I'm telling you you're gaslighting me. What, gaslighting you? I'm not. Whoa, gaslighting? What? Lady, calm down. See, I'm not going to do the theatrics and yell with you because I have a solid argument. Whenever you're done with the theatrics, I will give you my solid argument, but I'm not going to argue with you. So she kept going out. Whenever she got done, I'm like, are you done? Like I told you I'd do before. Are you done? Can I respond? Right? And then she's gaslighting me like, yeah, you can respond. You can always respond. Okay, well, here's my thing. I hear you. And you feel like I'm not healed from my ex, right? You feel like I'm also a narcissist, right? You feel like also from what you said that you thought that I was these things before you gave me your number, and yet you still gave me your number. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't have anything else to say to you. You can perceive me however you want to. That's none of my, I said the same thing I see on here. That's none of my business. If you want to perceive me as a narcissist, if you want to perceive that I'm still, you know what I'm saying, on my, that's your business. You can do that. But I'm not going to let you sit here and project it onto me. I don't care what you think. Just like you shouldn't care what I think. She just starts going off on, just yelling at her, yelling to herself. I'm not arguing with this lady. That's all I said to her. That's all I said to her. And she's going off. She's calling me ignorant, immature. She's just showing who's a narcissist in a situation. Hey, listen, everybody has narcissistic tendencies. Yeah, I know that, jackass. But to act on the tendencies and to have multiple tendencies at one time, that's what makes you a narcissist. I was not arguing with you. You can feel like I'm a whatever, but the fact that you're going through my videos and watching them to build up a bunch of junk you can throw in my face later, that's not normal. If you're watching my stuff and you're not wholeheartedly behind what I do, even though you said that you were so many times, up until you started disagreeing with me with the way I was approaching the conversations, now all of a sudden, yeah, you put out really good information about, well, then that's all that matters, lady. It's none of your business, you know what I'm saying, whether I'm healed over my ex or not. And if you're trying to get to know me, you can't say that I'm not healed over my ex based off of what you perceive from watching my videos. The internet is smoke and mirrors, lady. You have to get to know someone over months. So why are you trying to give me your assessment of me in the first day that I got your number? You're all kind of ways crazy. You're all kind of ways crazy. And by using my new method of vetting people, which is not to rush, and to be myself without any kind of way trying to put on airs, be myself, it'll run off any of these fakes. It'll run off anyone that's going to be there with ill intentions. Just run them off. You know what I'm saying? She was literally arguing with herself. And you want to know why she was arguing with herself? And she kept talking over? Because I'm talking the same way, to her as I'm talking to you guys now. She didn't want to hear what I was going to say back to her. You know how gaslighters do. People that are gaslighting you, they'll just talk over you and they'll just say the stupidest shit. And I kept calling her out. She kept saying stupid shit like, what are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about, dude? I'm like, well, if you stop talking, I'll tell you what I'm talking about, and then I'll say a couple words and she's like, what does that mean? I'm like, you don't know what blah, blah, blah means, right? Just kept saying stuff, gaslighting, right? Had me question my realities if I don't know what the hell I'm saying. No, I'm clearly saying things and you don't want me to say what I have to say because you don't have a sound argument, which is this. You have every right to be a kind of person that judges people based off the videos you see online. And you have every right to try to find a kink in someone's armor that seems like they're perfect. You have every right to think I'm a narcissist and still stuck on my ex, even a horrible father if you want to. What you don't have the right to do is project how you feel about me onto me. How you feel about me is your business and it's your problem. None of my negativity ain't none of my problem. Now, when you know that to be the case, and you try to force that opinion on me. Now, who's the person in wrong here? Why does your opinion need to be brought to my attention? I don't, even to this point now, I don't have no opinion about you to make sure that I text you, because guess what happened after, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to give my points and she kept gaslighting me. I'm like, well, if you give me a chance to speak in a full sentence, she hung up the phone. She hung up the phone. So you know when you hang up the phone, what? You know when you hang up the phone that you are a very emotional person that does not handle things well when things don't go your way, or when someone doesn't take a knee to you. I'm not taking a knee to you, lady. You're very masculine. I don't need that in my life. I'm too masculine for that. I don't need it. Okay? When women are normally interested in me, even if I say a few things that they don't agree with, they're not trying to debate. So that stuff doesn't happen. When someone comes in with ill intentions, they're there the entire time just to cause problems. Well, then they're definitely going to have ammunition that they brought with them from what they've studied in case they think that you're going to get out of pocket. As if you're going to ever be ready for me. It don't matter what you say. The same way you had to hang up because you got so in your emotions, that was going to always happen, even if you wrote everything down that you thought you should say against me. Because you have bad intentions. And when you have bad intentions, you're thinking. And when you're thinking, just like we had in that discussion that we had before this went down, when you're thinking, you're not working of God. When you're thinking, your whole process is slowed down. I'm not thinking, I'm in flow. My intuition is dropping all this. You know what I'm saying? So the problem was you did a whole bunch of thinking and you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And you show me who you are. That's why when you went and ranted and told me listen, lady, I don't know who you're used to dealing with, but you got to know this. When you start telling somebody like how you feel about their personal life that you know nothing about other than what you see online, you come off like the kind of person that judges people a lot. I don't like them kind of people. Maybe you find men that, but I don't like judgmental people. You don't know me. You don't know. You can talk to somebody for months and barely know them. So you think you got a good enough assessment of me from the information that I'm putting online, which is information. See, it's insulting on multiple levels to think that I'm gonna put up information online that I'm not comfortable with people knowing. So I'm a fool, right? That's what you think. That's what you thought. You know what I'm saying? So again, I done told you this before. There's a difference between playing stupid and being stupid. I come off very naive. We post up all these different things. Lady, if you really knew what my ex had done, she'd be in jail and I'd be testifying on a lot of stuff. And that's the reason why she comes at me as crazy as she does. She knows I know where all the bodies are buried. Okay? You don't know shit. I don't say barely anything. Everything is real general. But because you hide everything about you, you think the stuff that I'm saying is too much. Oh, he's on there being a fool and speaking. No. I'm just being real and I have nothing to hide. You people that have stuff to hide, you are always getting online and you're only showing people general information. You don't never speak about your personal life. You don't really speak about your personal experiences. And I have never seen you get emotional at all about anything that you post. What you're doing is trying to portray a certain image and you're working too hard at it. You're working too hard at it. If you just be yourself, show your flaws, show your weaknesses, as well as your upsides, you will not have to overthink anything. You will have your right kind of community to build around you. And you ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, like bringing up other people's life that they're okay with showing as a means of gaslighting, because your whole life is about hiding you, hiding who you are, not letting people see, you know, your failed relationships and your mistakes. So you can't have anyone do what you do, use whatever they see online against you because you're weak and you couldn't handle if someone did. I'm not weak like that. I let you, listen, lady, I don't let nobody go off on me. I let you go off and you don't even know me. And you know I let you go off. That's why you text me afterwards. Again, if I was in the wrong and I'm such a bad guy, why are you texting me afterwards? Why are you hung up? You said everything needed to be said. Why are you calling? Why are you texting me afterwards? Let me tell you why. I ain't reading nothing that she says. Let me tell you how it's going to go. It's going to go a little bit like this. Hey, look, I'm I'm sorry I had to hang up, but you were talking crazy. You need to chill out or something. I would like to work on this though, but it's gonna be some dumbass shit like that. And probably longer than that, because narcs, they gotta overdo everything, right? So she hung up so she didn't get to say everything she wanted to say, but she hung up because I kept telling her, let me get a full sentence out. She didn't want me to get that full sentence out because everything I say makes too much sense. I've told y'all this before. Nobody wants to go against me directly like that because I don't get emotional in an argument. I'm going to give you my points. If I lose the argument, I lose the argument. I don't have an ego. I don't have an ego. I don't care. So anything I've said to her, I don't have an ego. So if she tries to bring it up, I don't care. I stand behind everything I said to you, lady. Every word. You make content about it, I'll get in your fucking ass about it. Give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Unlike you, I don't hide nothing. What you gonna say about me? What you feel? What you think? What you perceived? You know? Everybody can see all my content. They can make up their own opinion. What about you, motherfucker? What about you? Let us know a little bit about your life. Huh? Let us see a few of those skeletons. Why are you single? Why don't you have a man? There's a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? Do you have kids? If you do, you never talked about them. That's weird. And if you don't have kids, why not? Not even one? Let's talk about it. Do whatever you want to do. Again, I said, you don't want to come at me straight up. That's why when you kept gaslighting me, I let you get it all out. Like I told you, I'll let nobody go off on me. That's why nobody has my number. I was going to let you go off. I let you go off. I let you say, because what you say don't mean nothing to me. But you didn't want me to speak because every word I was going to say was going to burn you deep. But I got my own platform, so I'll say it on here, okay? You're very ignorant. And apparently, you like to have things your way. You're very masculine. You're not going to be able to have a man, not no real man, being masculine like that. You're not. You'll get a Pookie, a Ray Ray, or a Day Day, you know what I'm saying, which seem like might be your type, and they'll knock the bottom out of it once they hustle their way into the draws. But see, I don't hustle my way into shit. I give you who I am in the beginning, and then you get to act up like you do now or like who I am. But when someone's telling me how I should speak to them, when you got on the phone and I was talking to you and I was like, yeah, I don't want you to perceive what I'm saying like this or whatever, and correcting what I'm saying, that's me being courteous. I don't need for you to tell me something like, you ain't got to do that. You don't need to be doing that at all. What the hell are you talking about? Where were you? You raised in the Carolinas? Like, where were you? Like, what part? What part were you, when you speak to someone, you're not trying to speak to them in a way that's civil and polite? I'm not going to talk to you the way you talk to me tonight. You'll never talk to me again because the way you talk to me tonight. Do you understand? Like, you're weird as fuck. I don't want nothing to do with that. So you'll never talk to me again. So you think that just speaking any kind of way to people without putting any thought behind it or putting any kind of like, well, let me talk to this person like I should want to be talked to, which you're very sensitive, so you shouldn't be saying anything. It boggles me how people just want to say whatever they want to say nowadays and don't want to get any repercussion from it. She wanted to say all these different, I think you this, and I think you that. Well, can I tell you a few things what I think? Oh, hell no. Click. Well, we're children, then okay, bye-bye. Next thing I'm getting texting me. Why the fuck are you texting me? Because she didn't get to say everything she wanted to say when she was on the phone. Because again, if she was going to say more, then she had to let me say something. And I wasn't getting worked up. Hey, y'all, she was doing all the gaslighting. She did everything except attack my physical appearance. She was doing it all, y'all. Just trying to, when women get upset, I guess she don't know that I'm used to dealing with women. And when women, they just start talking, like, I don't care. You just a woman upset. I don't care. Like even my girl get upset and she be saying, like, okay, you're mad right now. You're going to say anything and everything to get under my skin. I don't care what you're saying. You don't care what you're saying. You know what I mean? So she just going off. I was like, man, I ain't even seen a full body picture of this woman. This woman is nuts. This woman is nuts. Another blessing. I was like, another blessing. That's why when she was going off, I was like, blessing in disguise. God is good. Because she's really my type. Physically, she's really my type. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'd have been weak a little bit because she feels like my type. But like, again, her attitude, man, and I've grown so much. Back in the day, I would have put on a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, to get her to drop her guard a little bit. But nah, we would have argued. There's no way. She's too masculine, man. Like, dude, we'd have argued. You know, because she was trying to make herself, because we were like excited when we first started talking, so we were both interrupting each other, and she was like, you know what I'm saying, when I interrupt her, she'd be like, oh, you know, go ahead, my bad. And I'd be like, nah, you know, you go ahead, I interrupted you. We're real civil. But that was like when we were like, you know, interrupting each other because we were excited. But when I interrupted her to disagree with her, oh no, don't do that. I mean, this woman said to me, hold up now, don't do that, or something like that. Like, don't do that. And I'm like, and when she said that, it was done. It was done. Like, I'm telling you, the conversation, the relation, whatever could have been, whatever I thought about it being, died right there. Ladies, died just like that. Just like that. Just from expressing that masculinity that she needed to fucking display to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even that kind of guy. That might be what she's used to, in which that's me making an assumption, but my perspective. You know what I mean? But I'm not even that kind of guy. So why are you trying to assert all this masculinity? No, don't do that. Don't interrupt me like that. I didn't interrupt you like that. Yes, you did. We even had a discussion about us interrupting each other, but okay. You know, I interrupt you like that. No. I interrupted you disagreeing with what you were saying while you were talking about me without saying my name. Because that's what she was doing. She was giving me her opinion about me and my life without saying it. So I decided to interrupt her, because that's what these narcs want to do. I don't know how long she's been wanting to give me her fucking opinion, but the way she went off, you can't have a script like that if you ain't thought about it more than once. And that's why I let her talk too. I'm like, I want to see how much she got to say. She brought up my ex multiple times. She brought up stuff that's only was said in my videos, so it wasn't just about the conversation we had. She'd been watching my videos, building up ammunition. I was like, wow. Just like the same shit I did with my ex when she flipped out and left. I just sat there and just let her just run her mouth, and I was just like, wow, this is who you really are. And that's why when she got done, I was like, she basically gave me permission to speak. She's like, you have permission to speak, soldier. And I was like, Roger, Sergeant. And I said, well, I said something like, I don't agree, or I was like, yeah, you know, no, I said, you said everything that needed to be said. And she knew exactly what that meant. And then narc rage ensued. She knew what I meant when I said that. She knew I was done. She knew I wasn't gonna call her back. And since she knew I wasn't gonna call her back, she just started flipping out again and then hung up on me. She's not dumb. She knew what that meant. Anybody knows what that meant. Like, nah, I said it just like this. Like, nah, you said everything needed to be said. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to argue with her. I don't care what she thinks. She can think I'm the boogeyman. She can think that I'm a horrible dad. I don't care what she thinks. And that, you know what? I'm realizing when it comes to narcs, it's you being unbothered. I've said it before, but I'm learning it's the truth. It bothers them the most that you just don't care. She was arguing with me, and I was like, man, this lady seems so level-headed online. It's all a facade. They get online and they fake it, and then they just be raging to themselves or other people offline and hiding that part of themselves. But when you're the kind of person like me where, and again, this woman has a lot of great things going for her, but you know, if you're judging people and you're telling people stuff like, I don't think you're healed, or, you know, I think you're still stuck. I mean, well, you can think that, but do you think that's of God to judge me and tell me how you feel? I mean, we're both talking about being of God. I have not judged you at all yet and told you anything negative about you, right? But I'm trying to let her know that I don't care how she perceives me. And because I'm telling her I don't care, it enraged her, because I'm supposed to care that you don't like me as a person. If I did that, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I'd be broken when my ex left me. Do you not listen to what I say in my videos? Or are you just sitting there just rage watching it or hate watching it? If you listen to what I'm saying, I say I self-heal. And so when someone's gaslighting me, it doesn't mean, listen, I can tell you all day long that you're my type. Lady, I'll tell you I'll tell you I'll put your body in a pretzel. I'll tell you I'll lick you from crack to crack. Once you show me that you're an arrogant piece of shit, that shit's dead. It's done. It's gone. Anything I felt about doing like that, it's gone with the wind. It's gone with the wind. So, like, I don't know. I guess my cutoff game don't seem strong enough, but it's strong as fuck. When you show me any hinklings of weirdo-ness, you're gone. I don't care how you look. I'm going to give you some math. There's at least twice as many women as there are men. I am a 38-year-old single dad that ain't got to deal with his baby mom at all. I look like I look. I sound like I sound. I'm going to be rich. And you know what I mean? And then there's you. Part of the twice as many women as there are men. And most of all women, a lot of women look good. A lot of women look good. I mean, shit. Go to California, shit, man. A lot of women look good. Well, you're a double dominant doesn't. Listen, the truth of the matter is, I'm going to be able to get the pick of my, whatever I want when I get ready to. You are going to more likely end up with a Pookie, Ray Ray, or a Day Day. It is what it is. Maybe you won't. I don't really know. Maybe you'll end up with somebody great. Who cares? It won't be me. It won't be me. And that's what it is, y'all. And that's what it is. Now, I don't know if I'm going to even take any more time to get to know anybody else, because I'm just feeling like everybody's a bunch of weirdos. So I'm going to keep focusing on my business and my business, because I shouldn't be triggering anybody like that. There's no way I should be arguing with somebody to where they're rage hanging up and then goofball texting afterwards. Like, who? Make a decision. Hang up, be done. Block me on everything like you're supposed to do. Don't hang up on me and then text me. What are you doing? I don't need any more gaslighting. I don't need it. Listen, we don't get along. You don't force something that don't work. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put it like this, right? Without me being, with the way I like to entertain. The base of it is we don't get along. The kind of person you are doesn't resonate with the kind of person I am, right? And the kind of person I am doesn't resonate with the kind of person you are. I'm physically attracted to you, but hell, I was physically attracted to my ex. I left her ass. So I just don't even care, right? Like I don't even care. To try to use my videos against me is the dumbest thing in the world to do. You talk about your ex in your videos all the time, and it was, lady, I don't give a shit what you think, man. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go. She wanted me to go back and forth with her. Well, you do this in your videos, and I don't know you. You don't get my energy like that. You've shown me you're an ass. I'm not giving you my energy. So there you go. Return to sender. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Don't come over here with that clown ass shit no more, man. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta text me shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna block you on TikTok, right? So, but if I see a video and you call me out by name or whatever, I'll make a video for you. I have no problem with doing it. I don't give a fuck who you are. I will make a video on your ass by name. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Keep it trucking. Drop as many innuendos as you want to, but if you drop my name, I'm going to destroy you and your channel. Period, point blank. I'm going to come at you like crazy. Just going to go at you until you just don't want to be on the internet no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that shit. But I'm telling you straight up, more power to you. And you probably be able to find whoever you want, but don't come back over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good. Once I see, if somebody hang up on me, that's disrespectful as fuck. It is. So since you think that I'm just some kind of bitch ass motherfucker and bitch made like that, you know what I'm saying? And, more power to you. You know what I mean? More power to you. That's what it is over here. So more power to you. Keep it trucking. Go find somebody that can tame you or whatever the fuck y'all be talking like. I don't have no time for none of that shit. If a woman can't show me respect, the mutual respect to you hanging up the phone. I wanted to hang up the phone on your goofy ass the minute you told me, don't do that. Don't interrupt me. I didn't do it because I'm not sensitive like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got so man, to the idea of what I'm gonna say to you, you hung up. Not even what I said. You got sensitive to the idea of what I was gonna say to you and hung up. Then took a moment to think about what you wanted to say and then started how narcissistic can you be? You can't just leave it alone at the call. You got to text some shit afterwards to really get your point across. How narcissistic can you be? Well, the whole time telling me I'm a narc and telling me I'm not over my ex. Lady, whatever you think I am, you got me beat. Whatever you think I am, because I wasn't doing none of that shit on the phone to you. You called me a narc based off the fact that I interrupted you a couple times, didn't even do it on purpose. And then you want to tell me that I'm not over my ex or whatever. I'm definitely over that. As far as healing, like I told you, healing is a lifelong lesson of healing. We're always healing if you're doing it right. So what are you talking about? Don't fuck with me, man. Bunch of goofies and really don't have the common sense enough to really be, don't really need to be. And again, very intelligent woman, cool, right? That shit though didn't seem very smart. Like, didn't seem very level-headed. I don't even know why you got so upset. I don't even know why you got so upset. You know, I seen you using the gaslighting, but you were doing gaslighting, so why gaslight me about gaslighting me? I'm saying very clear English, and you're telling me, what are you saying? You're trying to have me question my reality. Gaslighting. Is that not English? Like what are we? I'm not. I'm sure if the conversation went long enough, you know what I'm saying, she probably go into the gaslighting about questioning my sexuality or something. I mean, the typical sign language type of shit that was happening during that conversation. Like, I didn't even know you. I didn't even know she. You know, somebody can just throw you off to where you don't even know that they'll even gaslight you like that. Talk one way, and then the minute they get upset, they done flipped into a whole different person that's gaslighting you and sounding like a she talking classy as shit. When she got mad, it was dude, bro. What? Chicks get masculine as fuck whenever they get mad. That masculinity come out of them, bro. And I'm all right. Well, look, I ain't no time for this stuff. Again, I don't even like women calling me bro and all that dumbass shit. You know what you're doing when you do that kind of stupid ass stuff. Again, you can feel how you want to feel about me. You don't need to tell me how you feel about me. You are not entitled to that. I don't understand people. You are not entitled to my energy and time to tell me how you feel about me. That is not a privilege that is ordained to you. Based off of what? You people are weird as fuck to me. Just like it wasn't when you kept interrupting me, and the reason why I didn't argue with you and talk over you, because you don't have to listen to my point of view. You show that you don't want to listen to it. You know, I can't force it on you. I mean, I can argue with you, but you're not going to listen anyway. And you made a very good point on one of your videos about how narcissistic people, they feed off negative energy. Yeah, you would know. You would motherfucking know. Now, it's making some sense on some of the videos that you make. But again, that's my perception. My perception is you're a narcissist or you're a borderliner. You got some kind of personality disorder, okay? I don't fucking know which one it is. Nor do I care. You know what I'm saying? I call you a fucking hater. We'll take it old school. You know what I'm saying? You're a fucking hater. Let me tell you something, right? You were shading me about, followers and views. I don't work hard to get followers. I tell people to follow me on YouTube because if you don't tell people what you want them to do, how in the fuck are they going to know what to do? So I say, follow me on YouTube or whatever, but that's what I do. That bothers you. You want to know what bothers you? It bothers you because you ain't blowing up like that. And you're watching my numbers for some weird ass reason. I don't know why people do stuff like this. They watch my numbers and then they want to say stupid things. This is the big thing that keeps happening to me. I'm not doing this for clout. I don't care about the views or going viral. Then what are you making content for? If you don't care about spreading through the algorithm to spread your message, what are you doing it for? This clown tried to tell me that she's doing it. I'm doing it for my small circle of people that I know. Well, then why don't you put your page on private? What in the fuck are you talking about? See, when you just start saying dumb shit because you're watching my numbers and you're comparing yourself and you're feeling inadequate, and then you want to try to find some way to frame it so you don't seem that way when you bring it up to me, I can still see past all that shit to see why you're really upset. Okay? Why you're saying dumb things to me like you don't care about any of that stuff. But you're posting content up regular, but you don't care about any of that stuff. Oh man, they be watching me and they see how easily I make it happen, and they don't want to give me any credit for it. So they want to discredit me by saying these weird things to me as if I'm not going to pick up what you're saying because you want to believe me to be stupid, or you think that you're smarter than me based off of nothing. Based off of me posting things up that you wouldn't post up because you like to hide stuff about yourself and I don't. And based off of that alone, you think you people are fucked up, man. I mean, y'all are just the most dumb, fucked up people I've ever heard of. Like look, I'm gonna tell you again. I don't have an ego. So everything I said to you tonight, I meant it. That being said, you are not who you came off across through messaging and your videos. You were, yeah. I don't want it, and that's really it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I don't want it. I want nothing to do with it. I don't give a shit what you look like. I want nothing to do with it. I'm not gonna be arguing with nobody, man. I done went through that shit before. I'm not arguing with anybody. When you arguing with, it don't even matter which one started it. We don't get along. We don't get along. I don't need you to let me down easy. You could have done that on the phone. When you hung up, let it go, move on. You hung up, let it go, move on. If you want to make some content about it, whatever. Don't say my name. Say my name, I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna destroy you. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let it go. Okay? Don't text me anymore. Well, I guess I'll block you. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, don't text me, don't IM me, don't DM me, don't any of that shit no more, man. Just keep it trucking. I ain't even gonna block you on TikTok, but if I have to, I will. But just keep it trucking. When I told you I'm celibate, motherfucker, I meant it. Give a damn about having sex with nobody? So I'm gonna let you mess my peace up? Or for what? No, 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 no. I'm not doing that. No. Are you insane? Man, I don't even know what like women be thinking, damn, man. So you mean to tell me I can't give women compliment? Damn, man. You mean to tell me that she felt like she can do all that because I was giving her some compliments? Say it ain't so. There's no way. Ain't no way. So I gotta act all tough and shit? Nah, I ain't doing all that, man. I ain't doing all that. I'll stay celibate, man. I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that, man. I ain't doing that cat and mouse. I'm not doing the chase. I'm not doing the acting tough thing. I ain't doing the barely speaking thing. If I do that, I'll never know the fuck I'm talking. I ain't got time for that shit, man. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Find somebody else. If that's what all the women are like nowadays, fuck it. It is what it is. I ain't doing it. Cancel that shit. That's over for me on that, man. So, that's my story tonight, y'all. What happened to me, you know what I'm saying? Got yelled at. Got told about myself. You know what I'm saying? What did I do? You asked, what did I do to cause this? I just didn't let her talk to me any kind of way. I guess nowadays, shit, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like she wanted me to ask permission to speak. She was just ran. That's one reason why I interrupted her one time. I couldn't remember my train of thought because she wouldn't stop talking. And then she made, don't cut me off. I let you go through that whole long ass spill that you had talking about your ex. I was like, I brought my ex up like 2 times during that spill, and most of it I talked about you. And what you plan on doing and your dreams and goals. What are you talking about? No, you didn't. No, I did. And I started bringing up reference points. And then she's like, you don't do nothing but talk about your ex in your videos. Well, my videos. Are we talking about my videos or are we talking about right now? What are you talking about, bro? Gaslighting. Gotcha, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for this, man. I ain't got time for this. Oh, simple ass, stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? You done had a whole thing of ammunition you thought you were going to use on me and you couldn't do it. Went off on me. I mean, y'all, this lady was telling me all kind of stuff. You'd have thought it was one of my ex's friends or something. You know what I mean? And the funny part about it is I didn't even care. I took the headphones off during that time. I let her run her mouth. I put them back on. I didn't even care. And she was still running her mouth. I took the headphones off, got a drink, and she was and calmed down, did some breathing, and she was still running her mouth. She was like, and then, y'all, I can't make this shit up. She was running her mouth, and I just like was still on. I got on, put the headphones back on, drinking my water. Like, she was still rambling, and then she finally was like, "I bullshit you not." She finally got quiet, and she was like, "So you ain't got nothing to say? Like, you you ain't gonna say nothing to me? Like, you gonna let me do all that talking and I have nothing to say back?" And that's when I said, "No, you said everything that needed to be said." And then I got cussed out like a dog. I got cussed out like a dog. The only thing that woman didn't say was question my valor. I got cussed out like a dog. You ain't shit. You come off like you're charming and you're nice, but you're really not. And you're still stuck on your ex and you're a narcissist. And how am I not? What have I done to try to fool you in anything? How have I tried to manipulate anything? What have I taken from you? Maybe 36 minutes of your time? I have gotten no pictures from you. I've not manipulated anything out of you. I don't even know nothing about your past. But yet you knew about my past. You brought it up. You said, who's, you know what I'm saying? And this one's putting out good information about narcissism, so she knows what one is. So she knows that she is. She knows that she is. These narcs are on here. And if she's not a narc, y'all, she's at least a borderliner. I mean, you don't do shit like that if you're not. Listen, y'all, I done ran my ex and all that stuff. I don't do stuff like that to people on the phone. I don't just want to argue with people that I don't know. Who does that? Who argues with somebody they don't even know? I don't even know this woman. She's arguing with me, hanging up on me. Don't that seem like a trauma bond or a toxic relationship? And I don't even know her. I mean, it's like being in listen, I got flashbacks of my ex. That's some shit I dealt with. All of my toxic exes. I'm not even dating a woman. First night having her number. Within the first 40 minutes, already arguing. That's a sign. And I'm peace, love, and light right now. If you can't get along with me right now, man, but me before, you wouldn't have been able to have a chance speaking to. This is ridiculous. There's no respect being given. She felt like she's going to tame my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, don't talk to me like that. No. Lady, I don't have an ego. There's no taming being done. No, you're just showing me who you are and I ain't going to deal with you. You're not winning nothing. You know what I'm saying? I have to see your face. I keep telling you. I got to find a way to see your face. I don't know who you are. I don't think that you're my ex. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see your face. I have to, that woman, I seen her face and, she has videos of and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just, I'm not even, you might be a great woman. Man, just put a picture of yourself up in the avatar picture. Just put a picture of yourself up. That way I can, you know what I'm saying? You seem like a very nice person. Nice lady, I hope. And I just gotta see I gotta see an image of your face. You know, that's all. This other lady, you know, I mean, I got a Google number. You know what I'm saying? I could do that. But if you had any social media, any other kind of social media or something, I just like to see the face at least. But yeah, this chick, man, you know what I mean? It's good to just be able to get that shit out the way, see a psycho. Man, could you imagine if I put like a couple weeks into that? Or I'll be mad if I'd put a couple days into it. I'd have been mad if it was, because I'm really big on my time. And if I'd have wasted 2 days of my time before that personality came out, I'd have felt like a sucker, man. I'm blessed that it came out tonight. And I was able to make a live about it right afterwards. God is good. I've been on here for a whole hour. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even going to go live like that tonight. I was going to do a little short live for like 10 minutes. Man, I tell you what, I ain't going to hold y'all too much longer, you know, but I had to get that story out. It was just a really weirdo situation but she was showing me signs. She showed me signs before I even called her. And you can say I'm paranoid, but I know women that like me, like they don't talk like that. Women that like me and really want to get to know me and don't have any ill intentions, they come at me a certain way. Like, I'm not talking about no submissive shit. I'm just talking about like they respect me, they like me, and you treat people that you respect and you like a certain kind of way. She was acting weird because I asked her for a number, and then we're texting or whatever, and then she's like, "Yeah, I'm kind of busy right now. Give me about an hour, and then can you call me?" And then I said, "Yeah." I was like, "Just hit me up." And she was like, "Oh no, I'm not calling you," right? And I was like, "Oh," so that's when I first got the hinkling right there. Like, okay, she's a little bit weird. She's a little bit controlling, right? And then I said, "No, I'm just saying to you, like, hey, if you're telling me it's going to be about an hour, you're not even giving me a specific time, then what you're trying to have me just call you and you might still be busy. I need to know, like, when you're done, can you shoot me a text?" I didn't say call. Then she goes and hits me back, "Okay, Leo," right? It's very sensitive. You know, I can see some ego in it, but I let it go because it's like, well, you know, she put laugh out loud on the end or something. So I'm like, I'm gonna let it go. But I took note of it. So when we got on the phone, and then she started acting weird about me interrupting her when it was something that she didn't agree with. And then when I was saying whatever I said, and it was things that she didn't agree with, everything that I said that she didn't agree with, she took mental note of. And when I got done speaking, she addressed each individual thing as if she was being shaded directly and had to correct, you know, and tell me how she felt about each individual thing that she felt like I shaded her on, and then add in there also how she feels about me as a person, as a narcissist, and as an unhealed being. All at the same time. And the great part about it, I didn't do nothing. Talk about being healed. I don't even know this woman's ex-boyfriend's name. I don't know if she ever was married. I don't even know her age, y'all. She never even told me her age. But yet she's telling me about my life and what she thinks, and she thinks that's okay. I got all my stuff hidden. He don't know shit. So he can't even say, I don't need to know about your life to get in your ass. I get in your ass about you judging people and you don't know anything. I can get in your ass about you saying you be a woman of God and you know the God does not judge. What are you doing? You're fake. And once again, me being authentic triggered some fake ass demons. And I land my plane on that. Okay? And that is that. So, here's a lesson. Here's the rub. If you meet someone and, you know, and this is only for single people, if you're with somebody, I don't know what to tell you. But if you meet somebody and you don't get along with them right from the gate, walk away from it. Don't force it. Don't try to make the screw fit in. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just nuts, you know? So you can't make a nut fit in this. It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Let that person be a nut. Let it go. It is not meant for you. If someone cannot treat you and talk to you with respect, keep whatever reservations or ideas that they have of you in their head without projecting it onto you, if they do and they need to do it, leave. You ain't got to argue with them. You can let them get it all out like I let her do it, but just leave. Don't let them in your energy. Don't argue. I did not argue with that woman. She was cutting me off a lot of times, but I still didn't even allow her to see me like raise my voice, because I genuinely don't care what she thinks. It's very odd that she didn't even give me a few days of working her way in, so I wouldn't even care then. But it was strange to me that she wanted to say all this stuff to me, because it was funny the way she did it. She was like cutting me off, and she was like, "No, I gotta say this. No, I gotta say this." No, you don't. You don't seem like you're over your ex, and from what I see, and I think, and I think, and I think, and I think. All right. Are you done? Well, would you like to know what I think? No! Hung up the phone. You can't do nothing with that. That is not an adult. That is not an adult. I don't care what content she's posting. That is not an adult. That's not. And if a motherfucker can come off like an adult like that, you know what I'm saying? And then once you start talking to him, the whole child comes out within the first day. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it even to attract these kind of weirdos. What am I doing? I'm going back to just like meeting people at the grocery store and shit like that. That's what I'm gonna do, because you know what I'm saying? You know, and that could just be one bad situation, but again, it was weird as fuck. This person going off with me. You'd have thought that we've been dating for a while and she caught me cheating or something. Weird. I gotta tell you this. No. See, you done this. This is what she did. You done this twice tonight. You know, cut me off. And what did she say? She said, "You're very defensive. And I gotta tell you about yourself. You're very defensive." I'm like, well, I probably do come off kind of defensive, but I say that in my videos, right? And well, she said that no, she said made any sense. But being defensive, I can see that. If someone, she said a lot of shady things, like the whole stupid thing. Okay, we both make content. When someone starts talking stupid about not caring about views and shit, to me, it has always seemed like a jaded content creator that can't get their shit off the ground right. And that they're observing other people that can, possibly me, and they're talking stupid. So I tell my opinion on it, which is, if I'm creating something, I'm not doing something for nothing, right? I don't do things just for nothing. Like, I'm putting my energy into it, and something's going to come from it because I'm putting my heart into it. So when someone tells me that they're just like not doing things for views, well, what does that mean? Right? Because you're definitely posting trending sounds in videos. You're definitely making trending videos that everybody else makes. So what are you trying to say? You're not saying shit. What you're saying is you have a problem with the way that I go about putting in my videos. Please subscribe or follow on my YouTube. Now, the problem is it actually works, and it's working for me. And this is a person, this is why I tell you, don't listen to nobody's opinion. They want to give me their dumbass opinion about how I live my life. It doesn't matter what you think about what I do. You could easily block me, but you would rather hate watch me, so you can use it for ammunition later on for no good reason. It's stupid stuff, y'all. It's just stupid stuff. It's just stupid as shit. It's just stupid as fuck. It's what it is. It's what it is. And I'm disappointed because she was fine as hell. I'm disappointed, but it is what it is. It just meant that she wasn't meant to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, even around in my energy for even a day. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, but that being said, I ran this up to 64 minutes, man. It's over an hour. So look, I appreciate y'all hanging in there. I appreciate you guys coming by. I appreciate you guys stopping through, hitting the like button. Like 10 likes in here. You know, probably more people that roll through, but I'm gonna take a look at that after I get out of here. But at least it's a start. I'm gonna take a look at that after I get out of here because I just wanted to make sure that you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? And not my crazy ex. That worked for me. I can't see that right now, but when I leave up out of here, I'm gonna go check it out. Do scapegoats plan? Oh, I missed that question. I didn't even sorry about that. I wouldn't even check in on here the most of the time. Who else we got up in here? Okay, do scapegoats plan things with a narcissist? Well, I thought the scapegoat is the black sheep. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought the scapegoat's like the black sheep. So I thought the scapegoat's like the good one. Right? But narcs do plan stuff with other narcs and flying monkeys and stuff like that. I can almost guarantee that person that was talking bad about me probably talked to some friends of hers or a friend of her about something, because most narcs have to go to a community or speak to somebody about it. I just seen her getting ready to rev. You can tell when someone's revving up on you. And I'm like, this chick is revving up, man. And I remember thinking that, and I'm like, she's going to try to go off on me. And when I knew that, I'm just like, well, she ain't got no respect for me. So I'm just like, well, I don't have no respect for her now. So whatever she said, it means shit to me at that point. You don't have no respect for me to do that kind of shit. That, I mean, not just the respect of a man to a woman, but just the respect from a person to a person that you don't know. You don't look for reasons to argue with somebody or assert yourself with someone you don't know. Not like that. I'm not applying for a job. What, are you fucking insane? Like, why do you need to assert yourself in the different ways that she did? Like, don't interrupt me like that. Why are you talking like that? You don't talk like that to people that you have respect for. So why are we having this conversation? See, what happens to me is when motherfuckers start doing shit like that, it's like, why are we having this conversation, period? Like, there's no need to have this conversation to disrespect each other. You obviously don't have any respect for me. Okay, that's fine. I don't need you not having respect for me in my circle. I don't need to go off on you. I don't need to be disrespectful to you. I just don't need you in my energy. I don't like that shit. When she started trying to argue, I didn't like the fact that she was trying to lower my vibration. I didn't like the fact that she was trying to make a good high vibrational situation into a low vibrational tantrum. And I just didn't, I was done with it. That's why she couldn't trigger me. She got so mad, she just hung up the phone after yelling at me, yelling and saying a bunch of belligerent things. Crazy as shit, man. And then it's how you know you lost, like, you fucked up and you dispersed your energy in a weird way. She started texting me afterwards, and I did read like the first sentence, and it was like, she was like, I almost sound like she's trying to let me down easy or something. Like, I would like to pursue this further, but I didn't read none of the rest of it. I'm just like, I didn't even ask you to send me this. But what? I didn't ask you to send me this. I literally let you hung up the phone. I typed up this title, and I was getting ready to come on live, and the lady would start texting me and shit. I'm like, I'm done, lady. I'm about to make a whole video on this shit. Hey, when I make a video on it, that solidifies it. When the video's made, it's solidified. I just monetized it. It's done. It's done. I come on here, I do my therapy with the session about whatever just happened, and I monetize it, and I'm done. I'm done. Are you insane? It's people. Some people's kids. It is what it is. Listen, narcs out there that's watching. Couple things. If you hang up on somebody, just wrap it up. There ain't no respect there at that point. Wrap it up. Take it home. Exit stage left. That person's not going to respect you. You done shown it, you don't respect them. If you have to hang up on somebody, if you're trying to argue with someone within the first hour, no, not even that, the first day of exchanging numbers, if you're arguing with them and you're telling them how you feel about their life, wrap it up. Just wrap it up, man. Take it home with you. Know you gave it your best shot. Move on to the other 2 or 3 people you're speaking to. Because I'm going to tell you right now, someone that's doing something like that is probably talking to a couple of few people and just has like a lineup and is like, well, not this one. I don't have no lineup. I don't talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not over here like spreading things out thin and talking reckless to people because I have other options. I don't do that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. You know, but that was a whole goofball, cornball moment. I got what I deserved. And I thought I vetted her enough, but didn't vet her enough. And she ended up being a whole goofy. But it is what it is. Lesson learned. I'll be up late tonight, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm working out. Can't go live. I got banned on TikTok. Somebody reported my live. I get haters all over the place, y'all. So it is what it is. I got 2 other TikTok channels, and I'm only going to mention the name of one of them, and the other one I'm not, so I can be able to go live without having any haters pop up and try to shut down that one. I can have a whole channel that they don't know about, so I can go live and work out, which is all I do, is either go live and work out or speak motivational things. And then some goof, I don't know who's reporting me, so I'm not going to say it's an ex, but someone keeps going out of their way to report my lives. I don't know who it is, but I can tell you this. If I do a live before 9 a.m., this lazy fucker don't never report me. It's always between, like, after 9 p.m. or after 9 a.m. and before 9 p.m. Anytime after them time frames, it's like they got to be in bed for work or something. Like, they don't fuck with me, but it's always after 9 a.m. So whoever this lazy fuck is, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem out of them as long as I'm up earlier than that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to have so many doggone TikToks, they're not going to be able to keep up with what channel I'm on. I don't do this, the workouts for views. I do it because I like to work out and I'm hoping to inspire people. I don't care which channel I'm doing it on. I might start going on other people's channels and doing it, because you can do that. So I don't know what they think that they're doing. I just haven't put the time into figuring out a workaround, but I'm going to figure it out, you know, starting with a few channels, and one of which you will never know nothing about. So good luck with that. And I can guarantee that one that they don't know nothing about, when I get up to 1,000, it'll probably never, ever get banned. It'll probably never get banned because I'm never going to promote it. You'll have to stumble across it or something like that. It ain't going to have my name on it or nothing like that. You know, that one's going to be just strictly for me going live on. And I'll attract an audience from me going live. And I ain't got to worry about some goofy weirdo that keeps reporting me. You know what I'm saying? For whatever that stupid description said. They used to report me for all kind of weird shit. You know, it seemed like a few people reported me. I think it takes a few of them to do it, right? I ain't got the math on it yet, man. But they reported my ass. It happens to me every time. Every time I go, that's how I know that somebody knows me. I can't go live on TikTok because every time I go live, I get banned. And TikTok bans you for a whole fucking 10 days. It's weird as shit. You know what I'm saying? Is that bothersome that somebody's putting that much time into me to make sure that my lives get banned all the time? It doesn't really bother me. It motivates me. It's like I'm gonna make 7 channels. I'm gonna fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get real used to doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever's putting this effort in, man, I'm just going harder, man. I've told you, man, I'm transmuting this shit and I'm just going harder. You're just gonna make me into a better content creator. That's all you're gonna do. None of that shit bothers me at all. You know, I can get banned from that channel all I want. I'm gonna have like 4 of them, man. It ain't gonna make no difference. And also, you can go on other, even when you're banned, you can go on someone else's live and talk just as much shit and have your camera on. So what are you doing? I got a chick named Maria right now. I go on her lives anytime I want to. What are you doing? It don't mean nothing. Whatever, man. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Don't stay up too late. You know what I mean? Glad I was able to chop it up with you guys on this video. Had to get it off my chest. If you're out there and you're single and you run across a narcissist that I ran across, they're out in the wild, you know what I'm saying? And you'll see signs. Don't ignore the signs. They're subtle, but they're still there. They have these weird personality defects, and you have to look for the personality defects. You have to look for the defects. They'll glitch up at some point in time, and they'll do something out of character. You know, that's when the mask is slipping a little bit. And the mask is slipping because you're operating at such a high frequency that you're triggering their demons on almost every word that comes out of your mouth. And that they can't even keep their composure to seem like they're normal. They're just so triggered because they operate out of ego all the time. So everything you're saying is triggering that ego demon they got going on. Everything you're saying. They got to correct you on everything that you say. They got to make sure you don't get no slight or believed to be slight past them. You know, they got to be shady and get all these points across they've been trying to say to you, but they found a way to they studied you for a while and try to phrase it. Weird behavior. You're not missing out on anything when you got to cut them loose. You're not missing out on a damn thing. Let it go. Let those weirdos find somebody else to fool, and you just sit back in the cut, you know what I'm saying, continuing to be celibate or whatever you have going on, and just waiting for the right one to come along. We're not dealing with these fucking weirdos no more. I don't, when someone shows me, and I told this person that I cut off Game is Strong, apparently they don't care, and they wanted me to do it, and I'm fine with doing it. You're not my type. If you can't show me any kind of level of respect that one adult shows another, you know what I'm saying, let alone a man and a woman shows each other that are interested in each other, then I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. That disrespect that you did, that can manifest in all kind of different other kind of ways of disrespect. Once I allowed it one time for you to cross that boundary, if I allow, you're just going to kick me in the ass worse next time. Because for some weird reason, you think you're supposed to dominate and control, and you try to do it in these manipulative tactics to make it seem like you're not about that, but you're really about that, and your energy is going to come off like that. You know what I'm saying? Whether you hide it for a little bit or not, your energy is going to come off very masculine. And any man that's operating like a man is going to feel other masculine energy. He's going to feel it. And guess what he's going to say? I'm completely turned off. This ain't what I do. There's a man out there for you that does do that. It's just not me. And what I wish for you is for you to get what you deserve and get the best of it. But it ain't me. I gotta let you go. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let you go. And that's all that it is. Right? All right, y'all. Definitely getting off of here now. Love y'all. Love having these conversations. I have no idea who listens to me. But like now, after speaking to this woman, like I know I have a lot of different kind of people that watch me. A lot of different kind of content creators and everything. So I'm not gonna move any differently. You know what I mean? I'm just realizing that I have a lot of different kind of people that watch me. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool actually. You know what I mean? There's obviously weirdos that watch me, but that means that there's probably some pretty cool people out there that get inspiration from me, you know, maybe get inspiration from their channels, you know, whatever they do, you know what I'm saying? But I have a lot of different kind of people that watch me, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. When she said what she said and she been watching my stuff, it didn't creep me out at all because I already know people stalk me and I already know people come into this with ill intentions, but I have way more people inbox me, especially women, you know, asking questions, trying to get advice and telling me how much my videos help for me to stop doing what I'm doing or to allow her, you know what I'm saying, to have a perspective about me. When she also said the same things about my videos. She even said it when she was arguing, like, yeah, you put out great information, but it seemed like you're stuck on your ex. It doesn't really, it shouldn't matter what it seemed like I'm stuck on. Is the information not solid? Well, if the information is solid, then that's all that matters, man. Keep it trucking. Your opinion about that's your opinion. I don't care. I don't care. Do you have any other opinions about me? Oh, you do. Go ahead. Are you done? I don't care. And that's that. So, and the more I do this, man, I'm really realizing, because I ain't even got to come back at them no more. I can just really just tell them like, well, you know, that's your perspective and I can respect that. But it's not your job to force and project that onto me. You know, you can feel that way, but you feel like you have to tell me how you feel about how I'm living my life. If you can't see that strange, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta chop some of this video up and repost some of this stuff up on TikTok tomorrow. You know, but again, well, I might not, because she might try to report my video. I don't want a video getting taken down. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how TikTok just loves let people get shit taken down. So I don't want to report my shit. You know, yeah, I'm not going to do that. You know, I'll make other videos and post those up. But, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Okay? These weirdos, just stick to yourself. You know what I'm saying? We're not letting these narcs in our lives anymore. And, man, if you're dating, just don't do it. Fuck it, man. I don't even know what to tell. Just don't do it. Don't date nobody. Fuck it, man. You with somebody, good. Happy for you. But if you ain't, man, it is rough in these streets. Don't do it. These people are fucking nuts. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Been here too long. Love y'all. Later.